way for us to express ourselves, you know, and it's like showing people who we are by clothes, you know. So yeah, that's why I like it.
I like fashion because it's a way to just express how I want to look like and just to be an individual and for people to see how I am as a person.
I like fashion because I like expressing myself through what I'm wearing.
I like looking glittery.
Yeah.
I like it almost like, because I love fancy dress, so if I wear kooky clothes then it makes me feel happy and loud.
Everyone has their own choice of what to wear and stuff like that. And I like, yeah, it's pretty much it. Like, you can be yourself in what you wear, really, that's it.
Why do I like fashion? It's a very good question. I've always loved clothes. I studied fashion design at university, and I guess it's self-expression. It's the kind of the bricolage of clothing and the messages you send with it.
I like it because depending on what mood you wake up in, you can dress according to that mood. There's so much you can do with it, you know, 1920s, 1930s, even 1940s, when you've got the sort of the post-war era and the khaki, you can still do something with it.
I've always been into it from a young age. Just like, I like the way people dress. I like looking at people's clothes. Just like you just like something. I've always liked it from early. I used to read magazines when I was young as well. That's why I like it. It's something I like, really.
I think, especially in London, you find that there's a very multicultural environment and everyone's got their own sort of style. Like if you come down to Shoreditch, it's sort of like a vintage thing going on, 90s style. If you move over to East London, it's a bit different over that side as well. And I just think that it's nice to see everyone express their personality through their clothing.
My style is I tend to like veer on sort of the dapper side of things rather than sort of casual, but it all depends on really what I'm doing that day. So I'm not one of these sort of people that says I need to dress arty, farty, really kind of flamboyant. I prefer to be casual and confident in what I'm wearing, and if that's a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, then that's the style that I will go for. You know, I'm not going to go down the pub and have a pocket square in my suit blazer and, you know, a done-up shirt like what I'm wearing today. That's not my style for that particular occasion.
I'm just like whatever, really. If I'm honest, like sometimes I'll pull out the vintage machine and sometimes I'll just pull out the little H&M. Like it just depends how I'm feeling, I think. I think how you feel in the day is how you dress.
I guess it's kind of classic streetwear with a little bit of kind of indie thrown in. Nice pair of limited edition kicks, skinny jeans, and then sweatshirts and t-shirts. I mainly end up wearing the brand, so it makes getting dressed every day pretty easy.
I don't like being loud, so look nice but simple. So you don't need to be wearing like bright clouders all over, because it's plain clothes really. That's it really.
I'm influenced a lot by what other brands are doing. When you've got massive brands out there, I'm a small, tiny, niche brand. So I like look at what they're doing and kind of take my influences from them, but also mainly going to events such as London Collections Men and just speaking to stylists at these events and other designers and look at what comes down the runway, because then you can get an idea what's coming the next season, what colours to use. And also, just if you look around London, I get my inspiration from the everyday people of London. You know, and you just walk around and you've got the city of London, you've got the West End, you've got the outskirts, such as, you know, where I'm from, Clapham, and then East London. And if you just like walk around these parts of London, you find so many different influences.
I think underrated as a store get their influence from people like Alexander Wang. And that sort of Rick Owens, that sort of market. Like obviously we've done the sort of out there floral patterns, and now we're trying to move it and incorporate it more with more high-end brands. So we're just trying to completely change the whole style now.
We take our influences from the record labels and the artists who we work with, and try and make something, you know, unique and limited.
That's other people really, other people. If I see someone that has a nice style, I take it and I make it better to my style. I cultivate it to my style more or less. That's what I do.
I like the classic Tom Ford esque like dinner jacket suits with a touch of class. So I would say, yeah, certainly Tom Ford. Also, I respect other shirt manufacturers that have been doing it on Jermyn Street and Savile Row for years.
I'm going to have to say Lee Murray. He's our creative director. He's done the logo here for us and continues to kind of head up the creative for the brand. He's local Shoreditch based, and you've probably seen a lot of his work without even realising it.
I would say that it would probably be Alexander Wang. I like what he's doing. Personally, I like Moschino as well. I love Moschino. And things like Fendi, Versace, those sort of things.
What are we trying to achieve? We're trying to grow a community of like-minded people who are into the same thing and kind of bring those people together. So it's not just a clothing label, it's a kind of a collective of people who all like the same thing and hopefully inspire each other.
We're just trying to promote confidence, positive stuff, good vibes, excitement, joy. Being gassed is good, nothing wrong with being gassed at all. It's a good thing to get gassed.
This year is very much focused on getting into retail stores. So I'm focusing heavily on trade shows and trying to sell to the small boutiques. Hopefully by the end of the year I will be in a handful of boutiques around London and around the UK, and maybe one big department store.
I would hope that we could get a nice little section in Selfridges one day. And hopefully, I just hope it goes upwards and onwards really.
Styles and inspirations in the UK, in London. I mean, from myself, Fred and Tom, Fun&Games, we just want to thank everybody involved.
Is it me?
Go on.
Yeah, so yeah, as she said, really, want to thank everybody involved, from Fun&Games to Stephanie herself, to myself. Yes, I will thank myself because I think it's only appropriate. And every single brand involved, every single person that has taken their time to get involved in this amazing project. We'd just like to say a big thank you to you all and hope it all gets better from here.